Alright, 572, hand file, full house. 30 thou rakers. Good sized wood, like 12 and 10. What's that? 22-inch wood. Beautiful fir. It's all firewood. Here's a saw that you can buy. You could buy this saw right off the anywheres. Husqvarna 572 production power saw.
All right, well, if you think I wasn't going to do an interjection, you're nutsoid and you don't know Buck and Billy Ray. Welcome to the new subscribers. I saw my little subscriber count number there go from 471 something 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 to 471 something something something. So if you're the something something something, welcome to you. I'm glad you're here. And thank you for popping into buckandbillyray.com for t-shirts and hats and stickers and things that you like in there. It means a lot to us and it helps the shop, it helps the store, and it keeps Christine popping. I love you, Christine. Anyways, friends, these are just little things I pop off about from time to time. Now, you're about to watch a robust machine. A machine that I've been digging at its storage bank. It's got storage in there, torque. It has it. I know it does. And with the mufflers that I've had, it's gotten better. Each time it's gotten better and better and better. And a little more. Oh, that's hanging on a little longer. Well, friends, I've got one more in the bag, and it's going to be the one that actually probably gets made and sold. I don't know whether I'll sell it on my website, but Mark will have the 500 pipes ready very soon, which was my design as well, and his, both of us. But if you have a 500i and you want to try one of those pipes, they're going to be up for grabs very quickly. He just showed me a picture. He's got, like, I think 30 made, 25 or 30 made. I'll show you a quick picture of that right here.
These guys are all pretty much done. These are all really close. Isn't that cool looking? Each pass. Otherwise you don't get that nice striping like that. So anyway, just wanted to touch base.
What'd you think of that? So those are coming up very soon, but it won't be through here. Again, it won't be through here. It'll be through Mark, and I'll have that link for you. It'll just give it straight to Mark. I love Mark. So, but enjoy this power saw, friends. I lean on it here. I get it working in the wood. We put it to work hard. So the next few videos are going to be some bucking this big log. We're working our way back. We put the old crew cab to work. We do a few things here. I'm just going to keep this series running on saws and bucking and help you out with your filing a little bit along the way, and just keep doing what we're doing, friends. I love yous. Enjoy.
Let it absorb the universe. We're listening for sustainable RPM in the cut with a full house. Remember now, all these things make a difference. Top of the morning to you.
friends, I want to show this again. If your saw starts bucking and jumping out of the cut here right now, I mean, a little bit's okay, but this is how you know your rakers are dialed in. And I know I talk about this a lot, but if you want to get cutting fast and longevity in your career, this hammering, jackhammering the wood is going to get you if you're on it 6 hours, 7, 8 hours a day. And that's where I come from. So that's why I decided years ago to get onto a gauge so that each one of my teeth is having an equal bite. So friends, I talk a lot about feel in the wood too. Sometimes you're not going to stop your saw because it's not strong enough to go through the wood. It's because you haven't cleared chip. In a big buck like this, you won't notice it in a 10-inch, 8-inch, 12-inch piece of wood. But when you're full barred, you know, and you got your bar buried, that's when you find out what your filing is like. Because you'll start carving on an angle. Or even the slightest bit, if one side of your, like if you file by hand, you'll sometimes find that one side's pulling a little bit harder than the other, ever so slightly, and you will never notice that in small wood. Never. But you will when you get sunk into 30 inches of wood. You'll notice it. You'll be like, what's going on? It's your filing, friends, 9 times out of 10. For those watching, something important to think about right now. Friends, this is a 70cc power saw. Not 77, not 79, not 80, it's 70 cc's. That's actually on the small scale of a 70cc class power saw. It's the beginning, friends. A 461 is 77 cc's, okay? This is, I'm actually impressed the more I get into this saw. you know, it's just in a stock form. It's all upon what you're used to. And for a guy buying this off the shelf, he's going to be impressed. But a guy who's been on a saw as much as I have in that weight class, I like a little more canaches in it. So I know there's been a lot of bucking lately, but my name's Bucking. Okay, that thing felt like. Look at me. I'm trying to put the words to it. It's the saw's opening up.
If you own a 572,
So friends, this wood's fractured now. You'll notice it'll pinch me in the top cut now. I start having to get into the bore now and open it up and change. Things change here now. So I may skedaddle through this a little bit, but it starts to pinch me. It's fractured.
if that's not pull, I don't know what is. Now, it has this thing that it does if you don't, you need to learn your saws. Don't, this ramming the dogs in and just pulling up and then going, that's the silliest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I'll do a couple bucks where I lean on it. Here's the thing. The thing has a power band, but where it's most efficient. But if you're not in it, it's not gonna do what it's supposed to do, this saw. You gotta learn it. Watch. Okay, these silly little things I'm doing, I'm just showing you that this saw with the stock muffler on it, right there, that little, it didn't used to like that, friends. Honestly, I'm telling you, you've got a wicked saw in your hands here. Get it ported by somebody you trust. Get the proper exhaust on it. Learn to file. Learn the relationship between, I'm telling you, this is a great falling saw.
Okay, you'll see me looking like I've hit something or something's going on. Well, it's the fracture in the log now. It's fractured up the stem and it's starting to grab me and twist and break, and it's starting to pinch my saw is what's going on.
Okay, so what this thing's doing to me now is pinching me. It's pinching me because of that break. I realized it right in there. So I'm gonna get square here now. I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna drop this sucker. I was hoping I could roll this, but I think I'm gonna need to put a rope on it because I need it to roll down in here.
So friends, I could edit through this and make myself look Mr. Cool, but actually you don't look Mr. Cool because people go, oh, I wonder how he got out of that. Well, I'm going to show you what I do here. I could make some great big V cut, but the wider I start my V, the more it's going to keep pinching me. So I just keep working in here. I just work in and widen the kerf. I could make a great big 25, 30 degree undercut in the top of it, and it's still gonna fold together and hang on. It's still gonna do that. I need to separate these two logs so that I can roll that big one out. That's the plan, so I'm just gonna go along and you guys can watch what I do here to overcome this.
That's that. That freaking saw is deadly. Straight up deadly.
So friends, I'm digging that thing big time. Every time I go into the shop to go to a job, there's a couple things I think about. Reliability is huge. Hi, Cheeker.
Hi, there you go.
Here she is. 2 pulls every time. 2 pulls every time if I'm onto it, if I'm onto the system. It's crazy. Strong, very strong. But that is partially to do with the porting from Ripsaw. And I talked to them about that, friends, as well. So I got to hand it to Ripsaw for doing that. I ran Donnie Walker's 572 a couple of years back too. It was strong. They poured up nice. Everybody has different ideas of that, but I like a ported saw. But exhaust makes a huge difference. Huge. So look forward to that. But I just wanted to show you, friends, that I'm on this saw. And if you're thinking about buying a 572 and you're sick of certain other areas and saws that you're working with and you want an all-around workhorse, just go down to your local dealer and grab one of them suckers. They are wonderful. And learn to file. Learn the relationship of your wood's different. Yes, so figure out your program. I talk to guys all the time in Australia and all the time down in the States about what, what thou. You guys run 30. 30's a pretty good measurement, friends, to think about all your species on, full house or skip or whatever you're running. 30 thou on the raker is a great place to begin. I think factory they're about 25. Factory, I think. Over and out, work hard, be honest. More to come on this. We got some crazy drone footage coming up. I was in a snag the other day. I love you. See you on the next video. Be kind, friends.